Today's quote: "My worth has nothing to do with my appearance." Period. Hey, my name's Alonda. I'm a 48-year-old mother of 6, a high school teacher, and I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm using the help of tirzepatide. I use both compound and name brand. I kind of play between the two. It just depends on how the funds are going for the month. And right now, I am on name brand. Last Friday was the first time I did a 12.5. And yeah, let's talk about it. So if you're new, welcome. Hope you like and subscribe. That way you get notifications whenever I load a video. So like I said, my worth has nothing to do with my appearance. That has been one of the quotes that I've been going through all week. Usually on Mondays, I will weigh myself on my scale to just kind of see where I am. And this week I decided I wouldn't. So let's talk about it. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little comfortable real quick. So I have been on a GLP-1 tirzepatide for 65 weeks, basically 15 months. Yep, y'all, 15 months. I can't believe it, but it's been 15 months. About to hit 16 months. But I have lost 70 pounds, roughly, give or take. Right now I'm in a stall, and I've been in a stall roughly 4 months. Last week, I guess it was last week. Yes, last week my doctor contacted me, my primary care, who put me on name brand tirzepatide, and she was a little confused about a message that I sent a couple of weeks prior. And during that conversation, it was revealed that I had been on 10 milligrams for over 30 weeks. I mean, it was like 34 weeks I had been on 10 milligrams. And she was like, Alonda, can we move up? Yeah, we can move up. So Friday, I took my first injection of 12.5. Saturday, fine, no problems. Sunday, a little sleepy. I couldn't understand where that would have come from. Saturday was a busy day, but it wasn't something that is out of the ordinary for me. So I did take a little nap on Sunday, but then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I also took naps. And so I think it's clear to say that the side effect of me being fatigued has returned with 12.5. The last time I dealt with fatigue was when I was on 7.5, okay? Yeah, I was at 7.5 showing up to swim meets, conked out, basketball games, head against the wall, because medication just kind of knocked me out. In most Saturdays, if I could, I would just stay at home and sleep all day. That's just kind of how I dealt with it. Today is Thursday, and I have not taken a nap, and I actually don't feel like I'm needing a nap. So maybe that side effect has shifted, and I'm back to regular mode. My second side effect that I've been dealing with this week is some stomach issues. I don't even know how to explain it. So I'm gonna post 2 videos. Here you go. Hey everyone, so today is Tuesday. I'm gonna add this part into Friday's video. So as you know, I moved up to 12.5 and she is different. There are 3 things I have noticed being on this dosage. 1, every day, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so last 3 days, I have come home to take a nap. My daughter's in the room with me. Can you confirm or deny that?
That is correct.
Yeah, I come home, I take a nap. It may only be like a 10-minute power nap, but I'm laid back out. So I don't know how I feel about that one. The second one is girlfriend be hungry. I don't know where the appetite suppression is, but I don't know. I've been eating. Normally, if you recall, I said that I track my food, but sometimes I don't understand how to track my food when I don't finish my food. Not a problem so far. Not a problem. And then my third issue, which goes back to the eating, is my tummy be talking, y'all. My digestion be doing some stuff. She is a little ways away from me.
Oh, hi.
And can you tell them what you've been hearing?
Grumbling.
Yeah, the stomach just been talking.
Yeah.
Friday, co-parent and I went to a dinner for people with graduating seniors, college seniors. And we were sitting there, and y'all, my stomach was doing a whole speech. It was just a talking and a talking. I'll have him give a little side note. Keep in mind, you'll hear him, but you probably won't see him. He ain't gonna want to be on camera. But yeah, y'all, my 3 side effects. Hey, so he is here to tell y'all what was going on Friday during the meeting.
Yes, her stomach was howling and growling and bubbly. I thought the people in front of us heard it. People behind us heard it. I know the people to the sides, each side of us heard it. I asked her a couple of times, was she okay? It got really loud at one point. It sounded like it hurt. But she said everything was fine. But I know the people looked at the last one. The lady to her right looked over our way.
Yeah, I don't know. After I eat, about 30 minutes later, the stomach got a lot to say. Lots to say. So yes, like I said, I gave myself my injection on Friday of last week, the 12.5. That afternoon, I attended a event for parents who had graduating kids, graduating from the Naval Academy. And I was in there, and y'all, the stomach was speaking. She was doing her thing. She wanted everybody to hear her. And yeah, everybody around us heard her. Then Saturday, like I said, I was at a basketball game. During sessions, we went and ate at a restaurant, and my stomach decided she wanted to talk then. Hello, everyone. Can you please pass me the de poupon? I don't know, but my stomach just kept talking. And it has been talking literally until yesterday. Today's been the first day I've been able to eat stuff, and I don't have any gurglings, no noises to express that my body is digesting my food. Thank goodness. Because it was kind of serious. To the point where yesterday I was supposed to have lunch with a coworker, because I do have 2 coworkers who are also on weight loss journeys. One is not on a GLP-1 and one is. They don't even know they're both on journeys. But I was supposed to have lunch, and I was like, nah, I can't do it. The way my stomach has been talking, oh, I can't do it. So no, I haven't been dealing with that today. So hopefully that has gone away. However, tomorrow morning, I do take shot number 2 of 12.5. And we'll just have to see. Will I continue to be fatigued, and will my stomach continue to be making noises? Now, constipation really hasn't been a thing for me because I take Cotrell. I take 1 pill every day, every single day, like clockwork. It's just become part of my regimen. But when I first started my weight loss journey, I was on 8 different medications. 8 different medications. That has been now cut down to 3 medications, and I'm very proud of that. And again, my worth has nothing to do with my appearance. So my body's changing, my life is changing, my health is changing, and I'm just gonna have to continue to embrace it. Now, there are some things that I keep trying, and then I drop off, and then I try and I drop off. And one of those things is tracking my food. So for a good month, I was tracking my food. Like for real. This girl was on it. I had my little app and I was putting it in, But this week I have decided not to track my food. So I'm doing a lot of knots this week. I did not weigh myself on Monday, because normally Mondays I get on the scale just to kind of see how I'm doing. I ain't do that this Monday. I don't know how I'm doing. I don't know. It's going to be a miracle in the morning when I stand on it. I don't know what's going to happen. I would say I feel skinnier. That makes sense. Like I feel skinny. That makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel lighter. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel lighter. I even made a video about it. Pop that in right here. Y'all, I'm feeling snatched today. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna drink down. About to get my little hydration in. But I'm feeling snatched. I'm still 190 something. And that's been pretty much how I feel all week. I don't know. But I go back to, I'm not tracking my food because I get frustrated when I do things like this. Like this was my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And this was my protein shake. And I'm full. So I'm not gonna finish it. And it just bothers me that I put in those numbers to be counted, even though I know the numbers are not true now because I didn't finish. And actually, if I'm honest, my son ate the other half of this. And then I just told him to stop eating because I could tell he was done eating. My son also has food noise. Yeah, we working on that. So really, this was my half of the sandwich that I ate, and this was his half of the sandwich. So how do I explain that? And then, like I said, I had the protein shake that I didn't finish and I won't finish. How do I explain that? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. But just know this week I did not track my calories. I really have kind of gotten to a rhythm that I'm comfortable with. So I'm going to say I'm still in the 1,500 to 1,650 calorie range. I didn't do anything crazy this week. I didn't have any birthday parties, office potlucks or anything like that would throw my schedule off or my numbers off. So I just really didn't worry about counting my calories this week. So no scale, no calories, but I did do some shopping. And that brings me to my second issue. I do deal with body dysmorphia. Now, body dysmorphia is a very large term to describe many different facets of the mind. And the facet that I'm dealing with, sometimes I can see me in my true weight, and then other times I can see me still as my previous weight. And so it is a struggle for me day in, day out. Sometimes I walk by a mirror and I still see 265-pound Alonda. Yeah, that's still the Alonda I see. Even though physically I know I'm not her, and I can feel I'm not her because I don't feel the neck rolls. Like I don't feel my neck rolls. Sometimes I would sweat in my neck rolls. I'm not having none of that. Like there's no sweat, there's nothing dripping down. So I know the weight loss is there, but sometimes it is really hard for me to comprehend that the weight loss is there. So one thing that I have been doing is I've been going shopping. I can't even really say shopping because sometimes I don't buy crap. I don't buy nothing. But what I do is I go and I try on clothes and I take a photo. And me seeing myself in these clothes kind of helps me see me in a new way. And this is what I figured out. I actually need to call my therapist and make an appointment. But this is what I have figured out, is that because I keep wearing the same old clothes that 265-pound Alonda would wear, that's what I still see. Y'all see that? So some of the clothes I put on, I still see her in the mirror. Like I still see her coming back. And so I have embraced this new, if you try it on and if you can see you, girl, you get that. And that's what happened this week with the bodysuit. So I tried on a long sleeve bodysuit and I could see me. Like I could see me. Like, oh my gosh, girl, that's you. So I bought it. And I think it was like $15. No, it was $5. Yeah, it was $5. My daughter bought a sweater that was $15. And I was a little perturbed by that, but whatever. Reason why I was perturbed, I'm like, why are we buying a sweater in April? But it was on sale. Regular price was like $78. So, all right, we just saved money. I'm okay with it. But initially, I was like, girl, a sweater? What are you thinking? But it was on good. It was a good sale. So we can say we achieved that. But like I said, I've been trying on clothes to kind of help with my body dysmorphia. Sometimes I buy them, sometimes I don't. But it is a way for me to actually see my body in new clothes in a new way. Yeah, I hope that makes sense to y'all, because it truly does make sense to me. I kid you not, there are 2 shirts that I put on and I see me immediately, 265, right there in my face. I could put on a different shirt, go brush my teeth, and I see current Alonda. Talk about a mind F bomb. Just messing up my head. So I've been trying to wear newer clothes, or if I'm wearing an outfit that I would normally wear, I try to switch it up. Maybe a skirt instead of the pants I would normally wear with that outfit. Like this shirt, I normally wear with a skirt. So today I'm wearing, girl, look at you, pedal pushers. That's that strength training, y'all. I've been working on my flexibility. Well, not really. Well, yes. Okay, so let's start over. So yes, this week I walked on my treadmill, my little walking pad, twice. I've done my strength training twice. And I was supposed to do a third one, and I said I didn't feel like it, so I just stretched. So I do feel looser, which I think has something to do with me feeling lighter, because I'm not as tense. Man, I hope all this is making sense to y'all. Trust me, in my head it makes sense. And I really don't want to have to re-record this video. So please let me know in the comments if you understand what I'm saying. I've been stretching. I feel lighter. I've been putting on different clothes so I can actually see myself. I hope that was helpful. What else? Food, stomach issues, not tracking calories. Tomorrow I will give myself my second, my hair. ADHD is real, y'all. Tomorrow I'll give my second dose of 12.5 in the morning, and I'll check my weight. I don't know, y'all. It can go up, it can go down. Like I said, I haven't been tracking my calories, so at this point, I do care. I care, but I don't care, because I'm doing everything I can. I just need my body to catch up with what my mind is saying. Okay, that's what I needed to do. Because really, it's not about the vanity part, like I want to look this way. It's more about how my body is reacting to this situation. I need my body to get it together. Like, come on, get it together. I'm going to keep doing the stuff that I know I need to be doing, but I just hope, she gets it together, because it's a little concerning. 4 months playing around in the same weight category when I'm trying to lose weight. It's a little frustrating. I did catch myself in a conversation this week with someone who I don't know. We were just all kind of sitting around, and long story short, after a bunch of comments and then a Wegovy commercial came on. Strangers, y'all. And a comment was said, like, I don't even know why people would want to, get on that. And then someone said, well, sometimes diet and exercise doesn't work. And trust me, in my mind, I high-fived her. I was like, yeah, girl, you right. But I didn't. I stayed posed and calm. And, she said a little bit, just a little bit of nuggets. And he was like, I guess. And kind of let it go. My mind was, unless you've been in this situation where you've been trying to lose and it's a roller coaster, or you've been trying to lose and you can't, or you've been trying to lose and succeeded and maintenance just wasn't in the ballpark for you, so it came all back, you don't get it. And I don't know his story, I don't know his background, and that's not my place to try to figure it out. But it was just interesting that he just made that bold comment while we were all just sitting there. I was in a waiting room, FYI. We were all just sitting there in the waiting room. And he made that comment. Like, I don't know why anybody would even try that. Or get on it. No, he said get on it. I don't know why anybody would get on that. I just stay quiet. So, and going back to the hair. So ADHD is real, y'all. As I told y'all, I am starting to have hair loss. I have a whole little section right here going through some stuff. And so what I've decided to do is I trim my hair. And yes, I said I trim my hair. It's not super even, and I'm cool with that. It's whatever. I've been trimming my hair since I was like 15, so if I mess up, it's on me. But I figured I'd give myself a clean slate so I can kind of see, you know, if and when I start the little repertoire of vitamins and minerals that I have in there will help my hair to kind of flourish back to where it needs to be, or where I would prefer to have it be. Yeah. So yeah, this is week 65, 15 months on my tirzepatide GLP-1. I do have 2 unboxing videos, but I think I'm gonna put them in the next video for next week. I was supposed to put them in last week's, forgot. I think I just put them in next week's. Actually, maybe y'all should tell me that. Do y'all even care? Do that. Tell me that. Do you even care about an unboxing video? And if y'all don't care, I won't even worry about putting it in there. But I do have 2 different unboxing. One from Empower. Why do I keep messing them up? I see the sign every freaking day. Empower, and the other one is from South End Pharmacies. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you care? Yes, no? Do you understand what I said in this video? Yes, no? All right, y'all. We're moving on to Friday morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm going to say it's a happy Friday for 2 reasons. One, today is my mom's heavenly birthday. She would have been 71 had she, you know, battled cancer or beat cancer. She battled it. She battled it long and hard. But yeah, so happy birthday. And then my second reason is because the scale is moving in my favor. Hopefully it's showing right here. And yeah, so we're doing good today. Okay. I am going to give myself my injection in my arm. Ooh, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all see that? Stretch marks. That means my body doing something. But body's doing something that's good. So last week I was 197.8. Today I am 195.7. That is a loss of 2.1 pounds. Am I still in the stall? I'm gonna say yes. I am. I'm not gonna say it broke. We will find out next week. I do have my doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I have my doctor's appointment on Tuesday. By the way, this is 12.5. But like I said, one of my side effects with 12.5, or at least I believe. 1, 2, 3, come on. Got this, girl. Press. There we go. Yeah. The fear. The fear that it would explode on me again. Look at that little bubble. Okay. Done. I don't know, it's too early, y'all. I can't focus. So what I'm gonna say is, have a blessed day. Enjoy this Friday, my mom's heavenly birthday. Not gonna say the scale. I'm not gonna say I'm out of a stall. I'm just gonna say the scale is moving again, and it is moving in my favor. So y'all take care. Real quick, fit check. Yeah, bye.